Flow into gratitude as you watch, because one of the most dangerous financial illusions in modern life is the belief that people fail to become wealthy because they lack motivation, when in reality many people fail because their nervous system has become addicted to emotional instability, and emotional instability quietly destroys financial intelligence in ways almost nobody talks about. Because a person can read business books, study investments, learn high income skills, watch motivational content every day and still remain financially trapped if their inner state constantly forces them into urgency, comparison, fear, impulsiveness and exhaustion. And this is why so many people now feel like they are working harder than ever while internally feeling poorer than ever, because the modern world has created an environment where attention is permanently fragmented, and fragmented attention creates fragmented decision making, and fragmented decision making slowly leaks money, energy, creativity, discipline, timing and opportunity without the person even realizing it. And this is the real crisis, not lack of information but lack of internal coherence, because information has become infinite while clarity has become rare. And gratitude matters here in a completely different way than people usually describe it, because gratitude is not simply appreciating what you have. Gratitude is the act of stabilizing your perception long enough to stop reacting emotionally to every external stimulus. And once perception stabilizes, you begin noticing something extraordinary about money: that wealth is often less connected to effort than it is connected to sustained, uninterrupted attention directed toward valuable things over long periods of time. And most people never experience this because their attention is constantly hijacked by comparison, and comparison creates invisible panic, and panic destroys consistency, and consistency is where nearly all forms of meaningful wealth are actually built, because wealth compounds through repeated aligned behavior, not through occasional bursts of intensity. And this is why people sabotage themselves after moments of progress, because internally they still associate survival with emotional chaos, and when life becomes calmer they unconsciously create new instability through overspending, distraction, procrastination, emotional decisions or self-doubt, because the nervous system becomes uncomfortable with peace after years of overstimulation. And this is where gratitude becomes revolutionary, because gratitude trains the mind to remain present without needing crisis in order to feel alive. And once a person no longer depends on emotional chaos for stimulation, their attention begins reorganizing itself, and suddenly they can think longer, observe deeper, make cleaner financial choices, recognize opportunities earlier, and most importantly continue steadily without constantly collapsing under psychological noise. And that steady continuation is one of the rarest economic advantages in existence, because the internet rewards consistency, markets reward consistency, relationships reward consistency, health rewards consistency, and money itself rewards people who can remain mentally stable long enough to allow compounding to actually occur. And maybe that is why so many people chase abundance without ever feeling abundant, because they are attempting to build external wealth on top of internal fragmentation, and no structure remains stable when its foundation is constantly shaking. And the solution is not abandoning ambition but removing emotional addiction from ambition, because ambition guided by fear creates burnout, while ambition guided by gratitude creates precision, and precision changes everything. It changes how you spend, how you save, how you learn, how you observe, how you build, how you wait, how you recover, how you recognize value, and eventually how you experience life itself, because the deepest form of wealth may not be the ability to buy everything you want.